Why do they call it the Space Needle?
It takes up a lot of space.
This elevator goes straight to the top of the line. Everybody's talking about it.
What's going on, guys? It is TVU's Most Wanted. I am Jared, and as you can tell, I'm somewhere kind of specific. That's the Space Needle. Sam and I were discussing earlier why they call it the Space Needle. Can't really figure it out. Sam actually said it's probably because it takes up a lot of space, which I think is pretty genius. But not only are we in Seattle this week for TMW, we're in Seattle for the Winter Wonder Slam Tour, which is House of Heroes and Toby Mac. I am pretty excited about that. Hopefully I'll get to catch up with the guys at the show. I'm pumped. But that's not the only thing on this little corner. So you got the Space Needle, which is huge. I hear they have an amazing restaurant up there. But on this side, I feel like if Obi was here, this is where we'd be going. Apparently it's the Science Fiction Museum. And the BSG poster right on the front of the place just makes me think of Obadiah. So Obadiah, I literally shot this because of you. So we are at the Experience Music Project. Now here's what's crazy, is this is the other side of the Nerd Museum. I'm just gonna call it the Nerd Museum. It's a science fiction museum, but it's the Nerd Museum. And the thing is, they were closed, so we didn't have a chance to go in. But last time Sam was here, he got to go in the Nerd Museum, which I was pretty pumped about. But that's just kind of a weird thing, right? Think about this. You have the Science Fiction Museum on one side of this building, and then on the other, you have a side dedicated to rock stars. I mean, like, House of Heroes is probably gonna be in here eventually, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of weird. Just thought you should know about that. So we're here at Pike's Place Market, and it's far too early to be tossing fish around, we've discovered. But it's never too early for coffee. And when you're in Seattle, you should know that the original Starbucks is in Seattle. Now here's the thing, I have never actually had a cup of coffee from Starbucks, ever. I always get other stuff, right? So I'm just gonna go get a regular cup of coffee from Starbucks. I'll let you know how it tastes. Sam just got his coffee. Pretty excited about it. A tall Pike's Place brew.
Tall, straight coffee.
Straight coffee?
Well, with sugar.
No cream?
Nothing.
How many sugars you got going on?
I got 3 right now.
All right.
Possibly 4 making it.
That place is pretty sweet. I thought about buying a mug, I'm not gonna lie, but it was like $10, so we're gonna pass on that. But Starbucks coffee, first one I've ever had. It's got like 15 sugars in it, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't really like coffee. Tastes like a crappy cup of coffee. Well, hello. I didn't see you there. We're at this big church. We are here for the Winter Wonder Slam Tour. To be honest, I'm pretty excited about House of Heroes. And this church is the size of a castle. Like, Sam and I are gonna go explore later. And Tim was running around here before. He was playing basketball somewhere in the church. Did you know Tim was a basketball player? Yeah, me neither. But hey, we're right across from House of Heroes booth. So Tim will be back eventually, and we're gonna get him, and we're gonna go play some basketball or do something. So I'm excited about it.
Did you see that lady? She was giving us the eye. We're going to put this banner up. She was not happy with where we were headed.
No, she's not happy.
There's no one here, because I don't think you're supposed to be in this area.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're actually supposed to be here. But Sam and I are going all Banksy.
That's right.
We're
Banks in it.
We actually just have spray paint. We're gonna tag RadioU on the church somewhere.
And blame Banksy.
Yeah, of course. You wanna know a little known fact that you wouldn't know unless you were in Europe? In Europe, they have 2 lanes on the escalator. One for standing and one for walking. And they know you're a tourist immediately if you are in the walking lane, standing there. And they get really hacked off.
Okay.
you'll see that House of Heroes is, you know, doing their thing in the background, being rock stars. They've been taking lots of pictures, signing lots of autographs, and I can't tell you how hard it is not to jump in the background of every one of those pictures and be this guy. And just be that guy. Because you know, when they got home and they're like, oh my gosh, I got a picture with Tim from House of Heroes. They'd be like, who is that guy? That would be me. I want to so bad. But I haven't ruined anybody's pictures yet. I'm not going to start yet. There are many great things that could happen at the end of seeing a rock show. Lots of great things. You go to parties. The after parties usually a big deal, right? You may never see something like this ever again. It's true. Tim, I am impressed with how quickly you went from rock star to gym rat. Gym rat. Oh, I wanted that to go in so bad.
That would have been great for the television.
It didn't. Tim, what are you doing, man?
We're about to play a game of ball here. You know, we're all getting old.
Who's we? Who's we?
Myself, the Divers City crew, Mr. Toby Mack himself, my boss. It's about to be on. It's going down.
Who's on your team?
I don't know yet. We haven't picked teams yet.
Who's the best baller on this league? Be honest.
I think B. Haley is. I think he's the best. But,
you think he's the best?
But Deshaun's pretty good too.
Okay. Yeah. You didn't put yourself in there.
Being honest. All right, we got to get going.
Okay,
though.
yeah, you show your skill. I want to see these skills. All right. Let me just tell you something. This is going to be the best thing you've ever seen, trust me.
Used to wasted time. Here's to wasted time.
All right, so we're now driving back to the airport. We're getting ready to leave Seattle. This is the first time I've actually been to Seattle. First time I've been to the West Coast, so I was pretty excited about it. Sam, overall, what'd you think?
It was too short. There was so much we wanted to do.
For sure.
Yeah. But we'll be back again. We're gonna be back in March for TFK and the Afters. So.
That's right, TFK and the Afters. They're going to be playing Key Arena here in Seattle. I forget what the tour's called. Is it the
Rock and Worship Roadshow?
Bam, that's why we keep saying rap. The Rock and Worship Roadshow. It's going to be in Seattle, Key Arena. It's in March, and we're probably going to be back for that one. And maybe we'll get to spend a couple extra days, because technically we've only been in Seattle not even 24 hours yet. Plane landed at like 11:15. It's not even 10 o'clock yet, so not even 24 hours that we've been in Seattle. And Sam, I think you'll agree, we had some more time to spend. We'd be spending most of it at the Pike's Place Market for sure.
Definitely.
That place was super sweet. So if you get a chance, dude, hang out in Seattle. You guys have an amazing city. And everybody that says it's all rainy and depressing, yeah, the weather's kind of depressing, but here's the thing I noticed more than anything. The people are super nice. Like, we had people asking if we needed help. We were just looking at a map, randomly like, oh, you need help finding something? They're really nice. So, Seattle, thanks for having us. We'll see you again soon.